the generation of leads and the actual wheel with regards to sales is still something that I'm fighting with today, but thanks to you and the team, it's something that's getting better and better. One thing I did in KPI was learning to trust the process, which I didn't do originally, and it did cost me some time. What happened is that I started the process thinking, I'm an IT architect, so I'll productize, my practice. And so I spent a year building what I used to call a blueprint for modern IT, which was a way for companies that wanted to transform digitally to actually, harmonize all their IT architecture and stuff like that. So I go to this event, which is a CEO event, and something's not right. I speak to 50 CEOs. None of them are interested. We've shifted the company vision. We went from, helping you architect your future to securing your future. So ever since we made that shift, I started giving out conferences about cybersecurity because, I've been an IT architect for 30 years. So one thing I know how to do is how to take a very complex situation and actually explain them in lame terms so that people actually understand what I'm talking about. Great feedback also from the crowd at ITSec. So, and last but not least, I've also been selected nominated, I should say, as a Best Technology Speaker of the Year. So.
Whoa. Throughout the KPI journey, were there any maxims or principles or frameworks that were a real light bulb moment for you?
I'd say this, practice your pitch because you're always pitching.
And, for anyone that's watching again, it's like what René is pointing to, which is it goes through some iterations and evolutions. It's not, don't expect the first version of it to be the version, but it's the refinement and the iteration. What's been the hardest thing in this whole journey?
I'll do a little story if you don't mind. So here I am in a brain trust group within Dent, and I'm explaining that I am not a salesman, right? I'm an IT architect. I don't do sales and I'm not good in sales. Mike and some of the others actually join in and say, well, René, how much sales did you do last year? And I go, well, we sold just shy of 2 million. And he says, how many sales reps do you have? I said, I don't have any. And then someone, I will shy her name, says, well, you should shut up because you're the sales rep. That imposter syndrome when it comes to sales is actually what I needed to work the most on to get my numbers to where I needed them to be.
Yeah, with everything that you've learned and kind of where things are going in the future, what would you say to someone who's earlier in the journey?
Dig in. And what I mean by that is that you have the answers, deep in you. And sometimes they won't necessarily come out of your light side.